Hey guys, Madonna Hermes here with Hermes Law. Thank you so much for joining. Last time we were here, we talked about divorce. We talked about the behaviors that may lead somebody to want to get a divorce. But this time we're going to talk about how one's mindset might actually cause a divorce. And specifically, one in particular, the compatibility factor. But I'm going to ask you first to hit that subscribe button and that little bell button because that will get you notified every time I post a video. And then of course, if you like the video, then go ahead and hit that like button too. So what I want to focus on today is compatibility. And I hear this a lot. We were young and different when we got married, and we're just not compatible anymore. Things have changed and we're no longer compatible. We argue all the time, so this must mean that we're not compatible. We don't like the same things, we don't have the same hobbies, we don't have the same interests, so we're not compatible. We don't see eye to eye with child rearing or money or in-laws or careers, so we're just not compatible. We don't want the same things anymore, so we're not compatible. I'm wild, I'm carefree, and my spouse is stoic and rigid. We're just different. We're not compatible. I'm a Democrat, he's a Republican. We're not compatible. There are a number of reasons why somebody might feel that they're not compatible with their spouse. I've highlighted a few, but there are certainly many more. If I look up the definition of compatible, I get able to exist or occur together without conflict, capable of existing together in harmony. And I also get designed to work with another device or system without modification. Some synonyms: agreeable, amicable, congenial, frictionless, harmonious, kindred, unanimous, and united. The antonyms: disagreeable, discordant, disharmonious, disunited, incompatible, inharmonious, uncongenial. So with this definition in mind, it's no wonder why compatibility ranks so high in a person's list of what makes a marriage a great marriage. Now, as we know, over time, definitions tend to change, and that's because our need for that word tends to change. For example, the word gay. The word gay came into the English language around the 12th century from the French word gai, which meant cheerful. And in English, the initial meaning of gay was joyful, carefree, and bright. In the 14th century, the term gay started to be associated with immorality. By the 17th century, the word became associated with being addicted to pleasures. And it wasn't until the 20th century that the word gay began to specifically mean homosexual. So as you can see, a word can change meaning throughout time. Now, this idea of being compatible has always been used in conjunction with relationships, but the definition has slightly changed over time. So to really understand what compatibility means, let's break it down. Compatible comes from the Latin com pati. Com meaning with or together, and pati meaning to suffer. Bring those both together and we have to suffer with, or co-suffering. Now this sounds an awful lot like compassion, and interestingly enough, compassion comes from the same Latin com and pati, patio being a derivative of the word pati. So compassion, compatible initially had the same definition. And both words are also related in origin, form, and meaning with the word patient, one who suffers, which also comes from that root word pati. So what does this all mean? I'm spending a ton of time dissecting the word compatible and talking about its derivatives because we base the strength of our marriages, of our bonds, on this idea of being compatible, and we don't even realize what it means. We've come to understand compatibility to mean a perfect union, something that just fits, that works, something that looks like this. When in reality, compatibility is a lot like this like tangled web of gnarly mess and hardship and difficulty and enduring through it. To be compatible means to enter into another person's world, to feel what they feel, to experience what they experience. The joys, the triumphs, the struggles, the hardships, the pain, the excitement. It's to be with them in their space and literally entering into their feelings. It's the glue that keeps us together and that brings us back together. Because when somebody is compassionate, it allows the other person to feel like they're really being heard and understood and acknowledged. It gives that person the confidence to know that whatever they're experiencing, they've got a partner to experience that with them. Being compassionate towards one another is what brings us reconciliation, peace, unity, connection, and ultimately this is what strengthens love. Compatibility is not about having the same hobbies, skills, ideals, ideologies, methods, personalities, likes, dislikes. It's all about entering into that world with that other person and feeling with them, understanding them, connecting with them about who they are, what they like, and how they relate to the world. And when people are able to do this well, that's key to what makes a successful relationship. Now, we typically do fall in love with somebody with whom we share a lot of likes, hobbies, similarities. And initially, this is largely what we're attracted to in that other person. But people change and grow. To think that a person is gonna fall in love with somebody in their 20s or 30s and marry them and stay together forever and ever and be the same person forever is kind of naive. And if you think that, then don't get married, because you and your spouse are going to change. It's what we do. We're humans. We grow, we change, we evolve. Think about it. I mean, to want to stay the same forever and to never change, and to want for your significant other or your spouse to stay the same and to never change is incredibly limiting. The world is vast and the opportunities are endless. Why would you want to stay in your little box and keep your spouse in there with you? It's so constricting and a little possessive and controlling. To love someone is to will the very best for them and to want them to be better and to help them to be better. But to be better inherently involves change. After all, we're all on this path to self-realization, to betterment, to growth. And we need our spouse, our significant other, to be there for us, to join us on our journey, to walk with us, to suffer with us. Change shouldn't be what separates us, it should be what unites us. Compatibility isn't a thing you are, it's a thing you do. So the next time you feel that you and your spouse just don't fit or that you're not compatible, become compatible. Go into their world and sit with them there for a while. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And of course, if I could be of any service to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 248-825-8042. And you could also reach me at www.hermeslaw.com. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.